all you can see is cardboard. And it's because today's box day is absolutely huge. So much so that I can't really frame it to fit into the confines of the screen. So yeah, you're just gonna have to, here's my hand for scale. If you've met me in real life, you might know how big my hands are. So use that as a frame of reference. But I will say they're bigger than Monster Island Buddy's hands. Alright, let's get this open. So I will actually say that this unboxing is going to be a multiple parter. Like a lot of parts, because there's a lot of stuff in here. So this intro is the same for all of them. But I'm just going to open this up and yeah, you'll see different things that I get. Okay, so as I've been recording these, this is the last item that I have taken out of the box because it's the one that I've been dreading the most. So let's not beat around the bush too much. Today we're going to look at the SH MonsterArts GAMERA 1999 from GAMERA Revenge of Iris. Now you may be wondering, like, oh Jake, why would you dread opening this figure? Especially considering it's my favorite GAMERA design from one of my most favorite kaiju movies of all time. Well, it's because as soon as this figure got released, you started seeing images that made you think of the MonsterArts 2014 figure. Except this one might be worse. I'm looking at the box right now, and I can already tell this is going to be terrible. So let's make it like ripping off a Band-Aid, and let's just open this and see how much money I wasted. So also keep in mind, this is the first MonsterArts figure that I've bought since Shin Godzilla. So, you know, I don't buy MonsterArts very often anymore. If mine is as bad as all the pictures that I've been seeing make it out to be, I am very worried about how the 62 will turn out. Okay, let's take a look at GAMERA. Oh wow, why is his torso so green? Oh no. Okay. Whatever. Admittedly, my mouth... Okay, well, except for that side. That side looks terrible. But it doesn't look as bad as some of the pictures I've seen. It should not even look like that. I mean, the head in general is kind of just a little off. I guess it's not the worst. Everything else seems fine. I'm just not sure why there's like a weird green spray on the chest. So yeah, it's GAMERA. I mean, I sold my G2 GAMERA to get this guy. With that quality control on the mouth though, that is not worth the $100 before shipping that you have to pay for this guy. I mean, the sculpt is great all around. Like, this is a very, very nicely sculpted figure. I mean, like, you can just see on the legs all of the detail that's put into the legs. The shell looks good aside from that weird spray. The back of the shell looks like all torn and stuff in places, like he's battle damaged. Super cool. I mean, yeah, like I said, GAMERA 3 is my favorite GAMERA design of all time, period. So it makes me a bit sad that there's things like the head that are just kind of like, you know, they could be better and they should be better, but they're not, so just have to kind of deal with it. Accessories, you get stuff for flight mode, which I won't transform him into because it's whatever, there's no point really. Then we also get another hand for the fireball hand. I don't remember what exactly it's called. You know, arms for flight mode and all that. Good accessories. So, buy it now, skip, or wait for a deal. Oh, no, wait, no, that's Steven's thing, sorry. Steven, I can't wait for you to tear this thing apart. I'm honestly looking forward to it. So, don't buy this figure. I'm just gonna say that outright. I mean, like just the paint apps alone, the fact that this is still happening makes me feel a bit guilty because it means that I am part of the problem, that Tamashii will not fix their figures because they just have a monopoly on super articulated toys like this. Really, the biggest thing this does for me is make me worry that my boy G62 is gonna turn out like utter duty when he comes out at the end of this year. So, there's that. The figure moves and feels and looks great in the sculpting department. The paint is just atrocious. I mean, like, the bottom jaw is just, he's wearing a mouth guard. I'm not a fan. Honestly, I might have returned this from my private warehouse if I had seen the pictures that people were posting before I hastily shipped this box out. But, you know, it's just what happens sometimes. You make a bad decision. And unfortunately, it was a bad decision to buy my all-time favorite GAMERA design. But hopefully I'll get use out of him someday, so I don't consider it a total waste of money. But yeah, I'm going to stop rambling. Yeah, I will catch you guys here next time with whatever it is that I have to offer. I would like to give a special thank you to Patreon supporters GWRzilla, Justice, Liquid Pestar, Jimmy Moore, Jeff King, Johnny Sacco, Jaws Infinity, and a very special thank you to Ultriab. If you would like to learn how you can get your name listed at the end of each of my videos as well, in addition to some other awesome rewards, then be sure to visit patreon.com/DaikaijuLegends.